Hello YouTube, and welcome to another video. This time I'm taking you to Bosnia and Herzegovina. Actually I'm taking you to a South Bosnia area around Mostar. We will visit Mostar Bridge and a couple of interesting points of interest, like Kravice Waterfalls and Medjugorje. It's not really a hidden gem, but being in this area and not visiting Mostar, it was kind of unacceptable for me. Bosnia is an interesting place, interesting Balkan country. Turkish Empire during history made a significant impact on this country. Even these days, food, culture, everything originates from Turkish time. What's interesting part is even smallest villages here have some kind of building or some monument that dates back to Turkish time. Coffee is a big thing here, like in Croatia as well, same thing. But Turkish coffee is very popular. Major food originated from Turkey, like minced meat and all sorts of kebabs and so on. So that's what makes this place special. Right now I'm driving a little bit north of Čapljina, which is roughly 30 kilometers away from Mostar, the main point of interest, and probably before civil war one of the biggest cities in this region, regardless of a country, because this country was also, as Croatia, part of Yugoslavia. On my left hand side here you can see River Neretva. River Neretva is coming from slightly above Mostar. It starts from there and goes down into the sea, into the Adriatic Sea in Neretva Valley, which is a Croatian side. We are driving on a main road that connects Croatian and Herzegovina, or Bosnia side. This is a road that goes from Opuzen, which is a small transit place in Neretva Valley, and continues to Mostar, and then continues further to Sarajevo. Mostar is a highly divided city even these days, between Muslims and Croatians. One side of Mostar is Croatian side, and the second side is Muslim side. And if something hasn't changed significantly in recent years, bridge itself was dividing, or is a dividing point between those two nations. That's all what this place makes so interesting. Story behind is incredible. During a war, civil war in the early 1990s, that Mostar Bridge was taken down because I think, if I recall correctly, that was a bridge for as a resupply channel, and one of the nations took it down so the other side cannot take supplies over it, goods and supplies. Later on they rebuilt that bridge to be exactly the same as it was before, but what you are actually walking on, or what you are looking to see once you are there, you are looking at the replica. So you can see Old Town Mostar. From this point it's 15 kilometers, and according to my sat nav, yes, 16 kilometers, 18 minutes. Yeah, so that's all what makes this place interesting and unique. But 25-30 years after civil war has ended, the nations are still divided and still in, sometimes I have a feeling they're still left in that time. Bosnia is a very nice country to ride on. The landscape is pretty spectacular and unique. High hills, good quality of asphalt, especially in this southern area. And I'm slowly entering Mostar. This is the south side of the city. And while I'm entering, one more thing that I'd like to mention is, yeah, here, as you can see, sign Mostar, 100 meters. So yes, Mostar is here. So I'm gonna go this way, even though my map says I should continue. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna enter a city from southern side. Southern side is the Croatian side, and if I continue further, I would be on a Muslim side. It's not too bad. Both is fine. People here are normal, regardless of nationality and beliefs. You just don't want to provoke them. They are very sensitive to that, which is understandable if you ask me. But back to my original point. So Mostar is, as you can see, surrounded with hills, which usually means that this place is beautiful. Which usually means that this place is crazy warm during summer. So this is probably the most the hottest place in the region by temperatures, solely because of geographical position, and it's a little down into the hills. I haven't been in Mostar in a while now, couple of years definitely, even more, and I see a place has started to pick up, started to move on. A lot of industrial, new buildings, new places. So I guess people finally realized that they have to continue with their lives, and that the conflict should be left in a past. Yeah, Mostar Bridge over there, guys. I'm looking for a place to park a bike and have a short walk, have a coffee. Yeah, this is the entrance. We can enter a bridge here. So guys, this is what I was saying about the bridge. If you take a closer look at the bridge, you will see that the bridge itself is built of different stone than the surrounding area. And that's the reason for that is because they rebuilt the bridge after a civil war conflict in early 90s. So I'm not sure is GoPro picking up, but it's actually a replica of the old Mostar bridge. Okay guys, so this was Mostar. We had a nice lunch close to the old bridge, and now we are heading toward Medjugorje, which is a Catholic, most famous maybe Catholic place in southern Bosnia or Herzegovina. We're gonna stop by quickly, explore the area around the church, take a couple of selfies, and continue towards Kravice Waterfalls, another nice to visit spot, or I'll dare to say a hidden gem of Herzegovina. So stick around, stay tuned for that one.